Hello, everybody. What's going on? I skipped the countdown a little bit because I wanted to get into it. Hopefully, everyone can hear me good. Let's skip this. JJ says, yo, Liverpool by 60, GT says. Unfortunately, I think I agree. I think I tipped them tonight by a big margin. Rob says, Nunes hat-trick. Let me just go double check my tips. I think I actually tipped Chelsea this week against Arsenal, which is a bit crazy, but yeah. I did tip Liverpool by like 4 goals or something. I might change that Chelsea one. Who knows? But how's everyone doing? What I'll do, guys, I'll get into the teams. So tonight we are here for the 243rd Merseyside Derby. Can you believe that? 243rd Merseyside Derby. It's absolutely crazy, isn't it? I'll just get this up and I'll get the teams up. Here we go. All right. So, Liverpool are going with Alisson Becker in goals, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, Konate, and they're going with Tsimikas at the back because I think Robertson needs surgery. So I don't know what that is going to mean for Liverpool, if that's going to hurt them, but Robertson got hurt on international duty and needs surgery. Their midfield is it's weird how they do this. But their midfield is McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch's getting a start. So McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch with the starts, and up front 11-27 they're going with Mohamed Salah, Diogo Jota, I guess that is. Yeah, Diogo Jota. And Diaz. 7-11-20, yeah. So they're not... Nunes isn't even starting. It's weird how they do it on the website here, the teams. I'm just actually going to get it on my phone. Obama says, sup, hey Obama, how are you, man? How you been? In the lineup here. So Becker, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Captain Van Dijk, Tsimikas, we talked about. Robertson out, Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Jota, Diaz. Everton are going Pickford, Ashley Young, Tarkowski, Braithwaite, Michaelenko, left back. McNeil, Onana, Garner, Harrison, Doucouré, Calvert-Lewin. So Liverpool definitely the stronger lineup there. Nunes not starting. Mistake unless he's tired. Yeah, says he's not starting. Says they're going with Jota, Diaz, and Salah. So, yeah. But, you know, he could come on. He came on against Newcastle and scored a brace, didn't he? Out of nowhere. Listen, guys, please like. If you're new, like. Share, subscribe. Even if you're not new, like. But where's GT? So Liverpool are 6. I'm going with him. I think Liverpool it's going to be... Listen, I know it's Merseyside Derby, but I think they spank him. Huge game, the Merseyside Derby. So some huge games this weekend too. Chelsea, Arsenal is massive. Chelsea, Arsenal is really big. But I'll read some of those fixtures for you for the weekend, all right? So you can know what's happening. So we got... Tonight, it's Bournemouth, Wolves, Brentford, Burnley, City, Brighton, which is big, Newcastle, Palace, Nottingham Forest, Luton, Chelsea, Arsenal, which Who knows? That's hard. And then Sheffield United, Man United, and then Aston Villa, West Ham, big game, and then Tottenham finish it off with Fulham. So, some real big games. Chelsea might cause an upset. Yeah, I tipped them 3 or 4. I think I tipped them by 3 or 4 nil, Liverpool. And I've tipped Chelsea. I've gone Chelsea against Arsenal just because they're in a bit of form. Sterling didn't go on international. Don't think Reece James did, and he's back from suspension. I think it's a game for them. City have players back from injury. I think they got Rodri back from suspension. I'm pretty sure. Still going to be a tough game, but I think City will beat Brighton. Maybe back down to earth sort of thing. Well, let's hope. Who likes this? Got this here. The screen in the background, but you can't really see it. Maybe if I go like this. And then we can see that and see the screen in the background. What do you reckon? Yeah, so it's got HFD going. Yeah, interesting game tonight. I mean, Everton haven't won at Liverpool since 1999, I think. So huge ask for them to win at Anfield. Like we said, anything can happen in football, but yeah, I don't think they've beat them in general in a long time. Remember the Pickford on Allison thing? Did they win that game? And then there was one where Pickford chucked it in his own net in the last minute against Origi. So, there's been a few, but I remember that one with Andy Johnson when Pepe Reina chucked it in the net, gave the win to Everton, which was crazy. 24 years, looked like it's going to be 25. Yeah, well, it was 99, I'm pretty sure. Reborn said the other day. 243rd Merseyside Derby. Absolutely crazy. I mean, those records got to be broken though, don't they? Like they're there. There's, I remember some Calamity James moments. Yeah, true. He was at Liverpool before that year, but he was at Liverpool 96-ish, I reckon. Where's Reborn? He said he'll come. He said he'll be here a bit later, I'm pretty sure. So, oh, thanks, Alfred.
Warren.
That's the best. Alfred just bought me some fries. Legend. So, the Man United game's at 5:30 in the morning. I wish this was this game, so I could be watching that. But this is a huge game for the Premier League. That's why we're doing a watch along for it. Because, as we know, this is a Premier League show. It's not we all know I am biased to United, but it's not a sole Man United show. So we're getting ready. Is it me or does Anfield look like an ordinary stadium? Well, it's getting done up at the moment, isn't it? I don't know. It looks. I know what you mean. Like, yeah, it doesn't look extravagant, does it? It's not like an extravagant looking stadium, is it? That's. Anfield and Old Trafford are the only two stadiums that don't have a screen for replays for VAR. Like big screens. And they're the two two most prestigious stadiums in England. Did you hear about the English FA, Rob? I heard today that the English FA have said They don't care that they're one of the host nations, that they want to qualify as normal for the next Euro, so they don't get out of touch with games. So only 4 nations at the moment will be automatic qualified, I'm guessing, because England are going to play qualifiers as usual. If Liverpool, Villa, and Brighton win, City goes 6. Yeah, there you go. Listen, I know I don't like saying it because he scored 52 goals last year and he has scored 8 goals this year. But do you think that Haaland's getting double manned and he's struggling with it? Friendly games for a host is more good preparation. Yeah. Well, I guess they see something in it. They think that because their qualifying groups are simple anyway, they usually smash them. So imagine they don't qualify. Lineups, guys. Sobozai, McAllister, Gravenberg. It's a pretty good midfield, eh? Gudassi in Germany has 13 goals in 7 games. Jeez. Oh, and listen, by no means am I saying, riding Haaland off. He scored 50 goals, like I said. Every striker has barren patches. Every striker has things that they got to deal with as well. Like, he's dealing with that double team at the moment. And I think the thing about him is, if you can isolate what Haaland does in the box, I think you take away 95% of his game. Whereas if you look at someone, I don't know, you even look back at many of other strikers like Drogba, Cantona, even Harry Kane. You can stop them in the box, but they can still score, hurt you from out the box. And I think Haaland has to add that to his game, maybe. Not a very good team, Everton, is it? The elite influencers go Spurs. Norway out of Euro second contract. Yeah, true. True. Go Spurs. Well, they're not playing till Tuesday, man. So they got a long rest. Anfield looks better like that from the top view with the new stand. Agree, has several areas to improve. Yeah, you get what I mean? Like, if you stopped Eric Cantona in the box, like I said, used him as an example, he's hurting you out the box, same as anyone. Like, most of them are. A lot of people compare him to Ibrahimovic, but do you think he's more? I think he's more comparable because of his size than that. They compare him to Ibra, but I think he's more comparable to Ruud van Nistelrooy, don't you think? That's what I think. In the way he plays, just wants goals, don't care about anything else. Whereas Ibra's hurting you from out the box everywhere as well. I couldn't hear because my TV's down. What is the minute silence for? Ridiculous says hi. How are you, man? No one could stop Henry, Van Persie, Aguero, even when double check. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, exactly my point. I loved Van Persie. He was only at United for 2, 3 years, but I loved him. Had such an affinity to him. Yeah, he was. Go with all the other names that you said, really. Goals doesn't mean everything. I saw this argument the other day, people saying that Oh, for Israel thing. Okay. There you go. Fair enough. How are you, ridiculous? Hit the like button, man. Haven't seen you in a while since some of the footy shows, eh? Chris C. How are you, big boy? What's happening? You alright? I'm in the same position I was in last night when we won that game on Fortnite. Alright, kickoff. Everton kickoff. As the Sean Dyche team does, they hit a long ball to the corner. They're going to target Trent, I think, and in turn, I think Liverpool are going to target their fullbacks because I mean they got Ashley Young, who's 39 years old, on one fullback. Mikalenko, don't really know how good he is. You think Salah and that are going to press him? McAllister, man. I might just try to fix this scoreboard. The scoreboard always, it always struggles with me here. Let me just try to fix this quickly. I'll just try to fix it. It always struggle with it, man. Don't know why. I might use this one if I can. Get the scoreboard happening. So 1 minute silence for Israel, we said. Okay, let me just change this. Scoreboard, the Premier League one's a bit weird sometimes. Oh, that came up good. There we go. All right, there's the scoreboard, dudes. There you go. I'll leave that there. How are you, big man? How's everyone doing? Who's everyone going for? What's the score predictions? I think Liverpool are going to smash them. I think it's going to be 3 or 4-0. But, yeah. I mean, they're definitely playing out. They're playing through them. Alexander-Arnold's definitely hitting into midfield like, the new Vogue thing, right fullback going into midfield. So Tsimikas, Robertson's out for a while now, I've heard. Surgery, Klopp is saying. Van Dijk took a penalty for Netherlands, they just said. All right. I don't know. I was watching some of the highlights of the game, and I think it was a Turkey game. This Turkey player, I think he's young guy up front. Don't know. He scored an absolute cracker, man. In who were Turkey playing? I can't remember, but it was an absolute cracker of a goal. So what are the predictions, guys? Get the predictions in. Hit the like button. Diaz, he's a good player, isn't he? Oh. Oh, here we go. Goal. Oh. Should have been a goal. I think it was offside, but Salah should have done better with that. The Greeks put the green lasers on him, did they? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. All I know is this Turkey player scored a cracker from the goals I saw. Hoyland scored for Holland for Denmark again, which is good for United. Then he got injured. They targeted him, the San Marino players. He said because he understands Italian, he heard them saying, get him. He's got a back injury, like target him, which is a bit of a shame considering they've got day jobs, those guys, and Hoyland's a professional. Oh, go. Gravenberg is good, isn't he? Nice touches on him. I wanted him. I thought he was going to come because Ten Hag had him. Liverpool are getting forward good, but they're a bit sloppy. They're very sloppy. Once they get there, they're sloppy. Second Ukraine goal was class. I can't remember. I watched and there was some actual cracker goals. I watched the highlight show. Favorites to win tonight, the 100% Liverpool. I don't know the last time Everton were favourite against Liverpool at Anfield, especially in general. I don't know the last time they would have been favourites against them. Would have been 30 years ago. Who's your tip, big man? Who'd you tip? I mean, I want Everton to win, but I don't see it happening. It's already, you can see how the game's going to play out. Liverpool, so much possession they're going to have. Allison's come out like a, fifth defender here. So the last Liverpool keeper not to concede in 4 Merseyside derbies in a row was Ray Clements in the 1970s. Good old Ray. Passed away too, I think. Oh! Oh. See, if I'm Pickford there, he thought he got fouled. I'm like going through that Liverpool player a lot harder than that. Yeah, the first time or the second time though, he did go back to them for a year. But yeah, he wouldn't have been. They wouldn't have been. They wouldn't have been favourites against Liverpool probably since then. Tell you what, if Everton can sort their counter attack out, Pickford is so annoying, isn't he? So Ashley Young's playing for Everton. He used to captain Man United against Liverpool at Anfield. He's going to be copping it, isn't he? It's definitely going to cop it. Let's see if we can get, what do we got? Top get all messages. There we go. He definitely has this saying it though. It's been a midfield transplant for Klopp, and it has, doesn't it? It's a whole new midfield. But I'll tell you what, they're good. But McAllister's not a sitter. I don't. That's what's going to hurt them, I think. Tsimikas is not bad. The left back, he's pretty good. So that stadium's getting redone, so they still can't get in it. Is that the Cop end? I'm not sure. Don't think so. Cop end's on the right, isn't it? Tell you what's very quiet at Anfield for a Merseyside derby. Usually it's like rocking, man. Pickford's just so annoying. Don't know what it is about him. It seems very quiet, man, Anfield, as to usual times. Especially for Merseyside derby, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's just the TV. It's usually way louder than this, man. Like, share, subscribe. Absolutely like, share, subscribe. Let's get a poll up. Start a poll. Actually, no, not a poll. We'll start a what's it called? Q&A. Actually, poll. Can Everton can Everton take any points from this game? Can Everton take any points from this game? Yeah, good point. Very quiet, early kickoff where the pub's open. Yeah, don't know. Not sure how it's working there anymore. Pro it's louder. It seems louder now, but usually it's like rocking. Like the TV is almost shaking, you know what I mean? It's definitely not like that today. It's getting there though. It's getting there. They just need an attack. If they get something from this, it'll be rocking. Oh, ooh. He just defended it with his stomach from a corner. I mean, Allison's on the halfway line. That's how much of the ball they've got. That's how much of the ball they've had, man. So, Soboslai's a real good player, isn't he? Good, great pickup for Liverpool. Go, Mikalenko. Did Trent play for England during the... I'm not sure. I know Walker played, Trippier played left back. Rashford scored a good goal for England, which was good. They dismantled Italy a bit, didn't they? They Australia gave a better fight than Italy, but then again, it was England's second team. So, oh, go, go! Tell you what, he's lost a yard, man. Van Dijk. He would have gobbled this a couple of years ago. Look at him. He did get it, but struggled still. Let's have a look. Yeah, yeah, definitely he would have. That would be his motto. If you can get or get a goal and just defend. Yeah, they were. Oh, um, I'll say what I was going to say once this is attack is done. Soboslai's going. He's going to play. This is going to be a goal. What a tackle! Was that Ashley Young? Great tackle. Um, the starting lineup that they put out against England, Rob, I don't know about you, is the worst Italian team I've ever seen. Uh, Greece will doubt that. He was great to tackle. It'd be funny if they did, Chris, but I doubt it. They're well organised at the moment, Everton. But one lapse is the problem when you're defending for so long. One lapse because of tiredness. It just that was smart by that guy, Harrison. Thanks for the love hearts. Thank you. Press them. Klopp's not happy. He's been at Liverpool for 8 years, man. Oh, go. Chris C. Yeah, close to worse. This generation of players, most national teams have lost sight of teamwork. Hey, Reeves, how are you? I mean, the lineup, the only player that's like in the realm of being top class is Donnarumma that I saw. Like, there was a lot of players not playing. Reeves forgetting 04. No, I don't think he's forgetting it, but that was like that 04 for Greece winning was like Leicester winning the league. It's like England winning a tournament, really. It's not. It's just, it doesn't happen. If England don't win anything with this group of players, it'll be all down to the fact that they've left Southgate in charge because their front six, mate, not many teams match it. Like what you can put out. They can put out Harry Kane, Saka, Rashford, and that's not including benches of Foden, Madison, Grealish, and then Bellingham with, you know, that's really good front four, five. But the fact that Southgate is that man in charge of them keeps putting people like Phillips, Harry Maguire in is what's going to cost them. Because, you got Didier Deschamps won't do that. Oh, oh, oh. Everton corner. They should be favourites, I agree. Portugal, France, England. Yeah. England, it's just, yeah, Portugal going to be good again. But you have teams that, like, I know they've been terrible and they've changed managers, but can never count out the Germans, man. I don't care. If they're in a tournament, I know they had a bad World Cup, but it's a different match. You can never count them out. Not saying they're favourites or anything, but can't count them out. Go. Is Ronaldo still playing for? He is. He got dropped by the previous manager, but it's a new manager now that's picking him. Oh, what a tackle! Oh, Nana. Oh, Nana. Yeah, he's been playing. Now, I reckon it's in Martinez's contract. He has to pick him. Oh, yeah. He's good. I wanted United to get him as a squad player. Onana. But we got the other Onana and he just gives goals away. Ooh, young. Unless it was a dive, I don't know. Let's have a look. Settle down, Klopp. Ashley Young's 40 years old, man. Poor guy. Mm. Oh my God. 25% have said yes. That they can get some points from the game. Okay. They're pressing well though, aren't they? But then Liverpool winning it back is the thing. Supposedly. Salah hasn't been in the game at all. It's where's GT? He hasn't come back, man. It's his team's playing and he hasn't been back. He said Liverpool by 60, which means, 4-0. Portugal playing better without him. He's done, Rob says. There you go. Great tackle, Mikalenko. I'm back. Hey, GT, how are ya? I'm back, baby. How are you, man? You're the only one, you and Rob, that have given a tip yet. Sell Salah, best days behind. Euro watch longs will be good. Yeah, they will. You know what? I would have taken the 100 million for him from Saudi. I'm not, he's, I don't know. You know what the thing is about players? I don't know if anyone agrees with me. Whether you like Ronaldo or not, you like Messi or not, Messi and Ronaldo, I think, have changed the narrative that people believe of what a professional player's peak is. You know, Henri was at the top for 6, 7 years. Like Salah's been at the top for six or so years, and people are like, "Oh, he's done," but that's just normal. Ronaldo and Messi were anomalies that were at the top for over 15 years. It doesn't happen often. Ibrahimovic as well. And, there's other players that did it like, Ryan Giggs played for Man United his whole career for 20 plus years. Maldini. But it's not often that this happens. Like it's more common that players, you know, their prime is 6, 7 years. Not what? Chrissy, you are timed out. Why? What did he say? I didn't even see what he said. Euro watch longs would be good. Oh, Everton to win by 3 goals. Oh, I didn't see it. My life is timed out. Yeah, I reckon Everton, man. No, I said Liverpool 3-0, but I'd like Everton to win 3-0. Not gonna lie. Oh, good turn by Jota. He did real well then. Yeah, I don't know what if everyone agrees with that, what I was saying about the player thing. Like it's like I said, your Maldinis, Giggses, Ronaldo, Messi. It doesn't it's that's 4 or 5 players and Ibrahimovic, 5 players in how long? How many years of how many players? Like it just they've made us believe that it's these players should be at the top for this long when it's not, man. You don't start becoming a regular sometimes till you're 22, 23. And then, that's 6, 7 years till you're 30 something. And then most players are not in their prime past 32-ish. But because Ronaldo, Messi, Giggs, Maldini, and that did it, people are like, oh, they're done. They're done. Like they're not done. It's just CR7's problem is that there's pressure to pass to him. Messi creates and supports those around him. Yeah, I agree. So Sabozlai or Alexander Arnold. Here we go. Here we go. Have a drink of this water. Totti, Costa Curta. Yeah, them too. Yep, true. I didn't count the keepers because Buffon, Van der Sar, they all played. But again, even if it's 10 players, it's not many in millions of players of over the years. But yeah, they definitely were good too. That's why Bellingham will be on top for years. His little brother and his little brother, yeah, because he did it young. Like you look at Rooney, like people were like saying that about him. They're like, oh, he was done at 30, right? But he was playing at the top from 16. Like people don't get that. He scored on his debut, he was 16 years old for Everton. He scored a hat trick on debut for Man United at 17. The thing is with CR7 is that his ego is bigger than him. I get that he's driven. Get that he's driven, but it's just embarrassing at this point. Yeah, I agree. 100% Reeves, and Rob agrees too. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, Rooney was done at 30. But yeah, he played at the top from 17, 16, because it was with Everton. Regardless of who, they were still playing Premier League from 16 to 31, 32, and then he went back to Everton. So his career was actually massive, is what people don't get. He was a regular for United way before Ronaldo was, and they were the same age. Because at that age, at 16, he was 10 times better than Ronaldo. Even at 20, he was way better than Ronaldo. Ronaldo just started flourishing at the end, like later. Yeah, I hate how he like tries to tell us that the Saudi league is good. That's the thing that annoys me. Like Messi doesn't go to Inter Miami. He knows he's in MLS. Doesn't sit there telling everyone how good it is. He just goes and he's having fun. He knows it. I've won a World Cup. Whatever. I'm just playing. Ronaldo, it's like he's got to make us believe that it's such a good league when it's not. It's like a training game at the moment. I tell you, if Everton can see, if Liverpool concede though, oh, he wanted to do a Beckham then, but he just didn't hit it well. It was a good tackle. Can CR7 make up his Hess World Cup if he has a good Euro? I don't see him making the next World Cup. Don't know. Will he even make the Euro? By the time it comes around, who knows? 24, he should. He'll make the Euro, I guess, 24. I don't see him making the World Cup. Southgate played Henderson as well. Yeah, I know. And then he got upset that people were booing him. But people, what he doesn't get is people weren't booing Henderson. They were booing the decision to play him. Just like they're not booing Maguire, they're booing the decision of you picking two guys that have played 10 minutes of football in Phillips and Maguire. The fact that Southgate doesn't get that shows he's not the right man for the job. The guy's a moron. So stupid. I'd be so upset if I was an England fan, knowing the team that we've got and the manager we've got. I don't know, I'd go for some big name to try win me a World Cup or a Euro, like Ancelotti or something, if he fails. Or I'd go for someone up and coming that's English if they want to stick with someone English, like Eddie Howe would be better than Southgate. Yeah, he's just, I don't know. I don't know. What did he do to even get the job? Like he managed Middlesbrough for a little bit, is that right? Actually done nothing to actually get the job, is what mind boggles me. Well, 27 minutes in and still nil-nil, and we haven't really had a big chance. Hasn't been one big chance yet. They're doing a bit of a Man United, struggling to break down a low block. He has one here though, yeah, with Burnley. They were saying Sean Dyche. Where are you going to hit a ball like that from there, Van Dyke? You're on the same side as him, and you. My God, man. Oh, so Klopp is saying they struggled in this early kickoff last season. Every time they played in it, they didn't win any of them last year. Portugal hoping CR7 gets injured, or at least I am. I want to see great football. You know, power to him, man. What if he could come out? Imagine he comes out and gets the golden boot. You know what? But I don't. No, I'm not saying. I think favourites for the golden boot's got Harry Kane's got to be one. Whoever plays up front for France will have to be one. I don't know if it will be Giroud by then. And I mean, even Lukaku will be one of the favourites for the Golden Boot. I know it's a year away, but it'll be Kane, Giroud, Lukaku. Let me think. It won't be anyone from Spain, I don't think. Mbappe, yeah, Mbappe as well. We got him, yeah. Mbappe, Kane, Lukaku. They'd be the favourites, I reckon. Because Belgium will score goals. They won't be as bad as they were at the World Cup. I don't think so, anyway. Yeah, Mbappe. Forgot about him. Don't know how I could forget about him. Guy's next level. Is Haaland going to be like George Best? Is Haaland going to be like George Best? You know? Considered one of the best players in the world and never plays in the world, like Ryan Giggs, never played in the World Cup or a Euro or something. Giggs and Best never played in any of those tournaments, and they were two of the best players United ever produced. Morata, maybe if he puts his boots on the right foot. Yeah. I mean, he's scoring goals for Spain, so it just depends how they do. I don't know how good they actually are, is the problem. Yeah, he's a gun, man. He is. He will turn up. He's good on the world stage. You know who could be a shout? You know who could be a shout for Golden Boot? Because he's playing further forward, scoring so many goals for his club. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham could be a roughie if you want to put $10, $15 on a Golden Boot. That's what I reckon. Could be I'm not saying he gets it, but it could be a roughie. Go. What are you doing, Cavalier? Joao Felix and Leao looking good. Yeah, too. True. Depends who gets to play. Bruno scores goals for Portugal too, to be fair. Fair call, KP Bellingham. Yeah, he could be a real roughie, man, if you want a roughie. He's getting forward all the time. Watched him moving against Italy, but he's always forward. I don't think he meant that, Jota. They're just showing a replay of Jota stepping on his foot. Di Stefano reincarnated as Bellingham, I swear. We will see. Who is the best English midfielder? Oh, McAllister, nice shot. Who's the best English one? You know, the best English midfielder to play for England? Like who for the national team? Who performed the best for England? Gascoigne had some good tournaments. Like there's been some good ones. Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes. See, I reckon it's the second one you said. I reckon it's Captain Marvel. I reckon Brian Robson. I think he's the most captain for England. And people seem to forget about him how good he was. You know, now with recency bias, everyone always talks about Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes, Gascoigne always gets a mention. You only hear people like I've heard Gary Lineker's podcast and that where they really talk about Robson. Like people seem to forget about him, how good the guy was. Guy was next level. He was the best midfielder in the world, I think, at one stage. He was a freak. That he was so good. Oh, oh, oh. Good leg. If you had a quicker winger, Pickford, it would have been a good kick, but it was just a stupid kick because your winger's not, doesn't have the legs. Oh, Trent, man. Good pressing by Decree. Guess what you got to do, I guess. It's opened up a lot now. It's opened up big time. I think the McAllister at 6 thing hurts Liverpool, man. The best English midfielder, always, I always say it, for club, because he played for the club, was I got to see, and he won so much, I think was Paul Scholes. Yeah, that's what impressed me about Bellingham. He's reading the game, positional plays, the Scholes, his fitness. Yeah, yeah. Paul Scholes for me, because he won so much, was just, he was amazing. And same with Gerrard and that, but Robson was next level. Was he sending him off? Ashley Young gone. Red card. Was it? I didn't even look like he got him. I've got to see this again. Ashley Young's, they're down to 10 men. Jeez, that's big. That's huge. I want to see the replay. Yeah, foul. It's a foul. Yeah, didn't get any of the ball. That's made it real hard for them. That's made it real hard for them. Oh, terrible free kick, but he couldn't got control of it. They're going to be under the pump now. It's like Rob said. Didn't think Ashley Young was still playing. Mate, he wasn't playing when he was at Man United. He was just there. The minute Ferguson retired, I don't know what Ashley Young was just a bystander. No change in game plan, just need another right back. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't know, man. Something about Van Dijk. He just doesn't look the same. Doesn't look the same. Huge thing though, man. Red card. Now, like we said, an hour with 10 men. That's massive. It was silly tackle by Young, the most experienced player. Whoa, nice shot. Most experienced player on the pitch. That's he's the second oldest player in the league. Goes and makes a mistake like that. That's terrible. He's got to know that he's not going to get Diaz. Diaz is going to be quicker than him. I mean, he's 15 years younger than him. So it was crazy to actually go for that, to buy it. for that tackle, but 6 attempts to 2. Both have had one shot on target. If you know, can you imagine Everton win? It would be hilarious if they won. If they even get a point out of this now, it will be absolutely massive. Reborn GT will be spewing. If Liverpool don't win this now, they'll be spewing. Mm. They got to go now while they can. Try like press them. Yeah, have it. Ooh, unlucky. Who red card? What is going on? Ashley Young got sent off for Everton. Ashley Young. Everton down to 10 men. UCL this week coming up, yep. Man United got Copenhagen. Even better if United lose. Freebs. Come on, man. Come on, man. Why? Why? After all I did for you on Fortnite, which wasn't much. Did someone just plaque Allison? Oh, not really. I'm getting nervous anyway. Yeah. It's not always easy against 10 men, but some teams pump against 10 men. Oh, they're getting shaky now though. Now, yeah, they are, man. I'll be surprised they don't go in at half time. 1-0 up. Tarkovsky's out. You guys were quite heavy, my poor back. Oh, absolutely. I don't deny. I go in there just for the shits and giggles. No, I'm terrible. See, I don't agree with some of these yellow cards for a simple trip. Ashley Young was not a yellow card. Yeah, I don't remember the first one, but yeah, it was only his second foul. Do you need to get sent off for two? Like, does it need to be 2 yellows for 2 fouls? Like, it wasn't malicious. He was just going for the ball. I do get what you're saying. Yeah. Hi, KP and everyone in live chat tonight. Zakal, how are ya? How are you, Zakal? You well, man? Who does Zakal go for in the soccer? Has he told us? I don't know if he's told us before who he goes for. He'll tell us now, I'm sure. 282 passes to 95. I'm good, thank you, KP. Yeah, that's good, man. Very good to hear. Hey, Zakal, Rob says. They should start hitting it into the channels now for Calvert-Lewin and just, mate, on 60th minute if he's done, take him off. But that's what they should be doing now. Run into the channels. That's what I think. Oh. Oh. Reborn says, Zakal, thumbs up, bro. Liverpool creative. That's what I mean. They look doing a United, like not struggling to break a low block. That's what we usually do. Oh. Ooh. Zakal, hey bro, GT says. Well, legend. I wonder if GT's liked the video. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he's liked it? I don't know. I gotta always have to ask him. I don't know. Ericsson is such a good player. He just looks bad for United because we're bad. Hey, numero uno KP and the best chat, Childo says. How are you, Childo? What's happening? How are you, man? You been well? GT, like what? I like it. That's good. Tell you what, man, they're, what's the word? They're They're forcing it. They're really forcing it. Sobozai didn't. There was no shot there at all. Then he just forced the shot. Then out of absolutely nothing. Yeah, definitely. They're picking the wrong everything. Doing well, just chilling. That's good, man, Chudo. What's the weather like there today? Because it was hot here this week, and then as of today, it dropped about 11 degrees. It was went from 30 down to 19, 18. Well done, Onana. Yeah, that's what I mean. Hit the channels like that. Because Van Dijk could make a mistake. About 20 tomorrow, but shot tomorrow 14. Oh, that's cold. Feels cold always over there. Very similar to us here, though. See, great leg. Oh, if he had got a good chest on that, and if he could have chested that and scored, it would have been one of the best goals. Van Persie would hit it first time. Go. Wild. Sober's doing the same thing every time. Going, cutting back to his right. He's got no left foot. Yeah, but it's so predictable. They're like praising him for doing it. It's so predictable. Ooh, definitely hard to do. He's only got one Derby goal, Calvert Lewin, they're saying. Joy of Unknown says, hey, KP, hey, Joy. How are ya? How's everyone doing? Is anyone new? Remember, like, share, subscribe. Say hello. Talk to us in the chat. Talk to the guys. Say hello. What are your predictions? No one's really given more. Yeah, I know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Going well, Joy says. Yeah, that's good. Oh! Nah, that wasn't a penalty, man. He had it at his feet. Jota went through about 5 people, man, before he got tackled. They're under the cosh now, aren't they? Far out. Dash losing it. Dash ready to kill. Well, there you go. Everton down to men, and it's 1-1. I mean, 0-0, sorry. Yeah, it's the most red cards of any other fixture, and they've had another one this year. So there's always a red card. So Jota and Decore having it at each other. Irrelevant, but did you see Melbourne Stars women team bowled out for 29 runs against Adelaide Strikers? What in the cricket? 29 runs? Jeez, was that a 2020? Or is that one dayer, Joy? What format is that? Because I don't know much about that, the name. Nunes assist for Uruguay was awesome. Yeah, Nunes is good. T20. 29 runs. That's bleak. That's bleak, isn't it? 29 runs. Far out. Well, uh, Chris says, hey, Joy. And Joy says back hello to Chris. Hey, Rob as well. What I'll do is I'll get up some stats, guys. Let's get up some stats now. So, it's not much to tell you, but let's look at it. It's not like footy, obviously, but possession is 74.2% to 25.8. But they've had the same amount of shots on target. 1 on target E. Liverpool have had 8 shots to 3. 386 touches to 184. 302 passes to 100. But 6 tackles to 7. Clearance is the same. Corners only 5 to 3. So, like, you dominate that much. I've only had 2 more corners. and the same amount of shots on target, Liverpool got to sort. Klopp is going to be losing it. He'll be in there, just like going mad, I think. Stats brought to you by KP, yeah. The stats in soccer, listen, obviously not as good because there's only a few certain stats, like, the possession shots and stuff like that. Because you don't bring up player stats, but it's important to see that they've had that many passes, more than Everton. They've had the same amount of shots on target. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Proves again that possession means squat. I mean, I think it means something if you know how to use it. Like, most of the time, Man City have a 70-80% possession, but they kill you with 1,000 cuts. Like, they know how to use it. Liverpool, I think, are better at countering, pressing you down than the possession based. They're not, they don't know how to destroy you with the possession. Like, Brighton know how to kill you with possession too, not just City. They know how to kill you with it too. Mm. I mean, does anyone think that Everton can get away with something? Does does anyone Liverpool bet on the? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're 100% bet on the counter. That's how they are. They're a pressing team. That's how Klopp likes to play. He's a pressing manager that I think he sets up his teams like that. What does he call it? Like rock and roll football. That's his thing, isn't it? He says that all the time. Like hard pressing, counter attacking. Sir Alex was like that too, But United knew under Sir Alex how to, when we're at Old Trafford, get 70-80% possession as well. They knew how to do both ways. And I think teams need to learn how to do both ways like that, just like I'm saying. But it is interesting, you have that many, like I said, you can have that many passes and not be winning or not have as many shots. Like it's ridiculous. Oh, what I did this week got me some new flavors of pickle juice for my pickle bags. Morris whiskey, the chaser. Is that the one that did John try that when we did the World Cup thing? The what was that thing that you made him try? I can't remember now. Stats are wild. Perfect halftime refreshment. There you go. Stats are definitely wild. Here we go. Let's see what they say. They got Michael Owen, Leon Osman. Let's see the first yellow. I want to see the first. Oh yeah, the first one was a yellow. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I remember. Yeah, yeah. Like different whiskey and pickle juice. Yeah, yeah. Leon Osman's right. It's like it was basically the first tackle of the game, and he gets a yellow card. It's like begging to give a red, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, man. Sort of ruins the game, doesn't it? A bit. Owen's saying exactly what I said. He's a very experienced player. Maybe he shouldn't have gone for the tackle. Doesn't mean it was a red. Or seeing the hot ones guy try the new pepper X chili almost killed him. Yeah, Rob sent me a thing, and I saw it the other day. There's been a new chili crowned as the hottest chili in the world, taking over the Carolina Reaper. But it's a mixture of the Carolina Reaper and another chili that this guy got. But they're not saying what it is because they obviously don't want people to make it. So, but yeah, first yellow was correct. Deliberate intention to stop him. Liverpool 2-0, I reckon. Joy says. First yellow was, yeah, I agree. First yellow was correct. 55% saying that Everton can get points from the game. That's crazy. Let's hope they do. Let's hope they do. Man, as Liverpool fans, who's here? GT, Reeves. If you don't get anything out of this, will you be spewing? Is the question I asked. Will you be livid? You'll be ropeable. I'd bring on Nunes and Elliot. Yeah, I'd bring Nunes on. Look at that. Three of them just pressed McAllister. Because Reborn's always saying doesn't like him as the six or whatever he's playing him as, defensive midfielder. If you're new guys, please like, share, subscribe. Join in on the chat. Say hello. Let us know what you think. Who's going to win? I'm surprised I haven't scored though. Ashley Young did real well there. Well, me and Chris got something in common today, man. We both want Liverpool to lose. So we knew it. It's funny listening to Michael Owen. He only won the EPL with Man United. I think he did only win it with United. He came with us, wore number 7. And he was actually scoring goals, then his hammy gave way. Scored a hat-trick in the Champions League. He scored in the League Cup final, and then he went off injured and he didn't play much after. He scored against Manchester City, obviously, and then Manchester Derby. He was a good player, Owen, man. He gets a lot of stick now, but he was good, man. He was unplayable at some stage early in his career. Yeah, he was a good player. I second that. Liverpool to lose will be just fine. Liverpool copping it tonight. Where are they? Where are the Liverpool fanboys to clap back? Reeves, GT. Who does Zakal go for? He didn't tell us. Let me check. Did he tell us? No, he didn't. Where are the Liverpool fanboys? Clap back, please. He scored in 98 World Cup. Yeah, he did. Against Argentina in the game that Beckham got sent off. He is a champion. Great player. It was a cracker goal too, the World Cup goal. He won a golden boot at 19 or something, I think. You know, again, him, people forget young age how good he was. Like, I think he won a Premier League golden boot at some ridiculously young age. Well, what's going on, guys? Any more predictions besides Chris and me and Rob saying, oh, Joy said Liverpool 2-0. Where are the Liverpool boys? I want to hear them. They're not saying nothing. The A-League started, didn't it? Got the likes. The likes are going good. This is good. True, Chris. Hopefully Evan pull off upset win. Joy says. Joy's on board. Joy's on board with the Liverpool hate now. And the boys are not here to clap back at all, you know. Usually, what is it? Ivan, Reeves, GT. Reeves is driving to Anfield to put his boots on. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. The way they're playing could help. Well, second half's about to begin. Second half is about to begin. I ain't driving anywhere. Town is damn near flooded. Jeez. Hope everything's cool, man. Hope everything's chill, Reeves. Stay safe. Flood's not good. A huge result for Everton. Not just because Merseyside Derby, but for their relegation battle. Because results like this, if you get any points out of these, they're like extra points. Because they're not ever planning to get any points from this game. It's like they'll never admit that. Like teams never admit that, but they don't go into these games relegation teams expecting anything. Completed passes 273 to 65. 85% pass accuracy for Liverpool. But again, it's been all little. It should be good because it's little. Queensland had a statewide big power outage early hours of this morning, 1:40 a.m. to 3:08 a.m. Jeez. Did they? Why? What was caused that, Joy? 352 Premier League appearances, Osman. 44 goals. What caused that, I wonder? Picks in Disky. Oh, picks in Discord. I didn't know. Yeah. All right, let me go have a look. Oh, our bridge in town on a normal day. Oh, jeez. Far out, man. Oh my God. If anyone wants to see the floods that Reborn is talking about, go into our Discord. I think most of you guys are all in our Discord, but you can join it from the description, as we always say. But go look at the floods that's in Reborn's town. It's in our Discord. It's crazy. Power station failure at Ross River Dam, Townsville, they reckon. Oh, Ross River Dam in Townsville. Far out. 2 shots on target, 1 each. Is that all? Yeah. 5.5 meters at the moment. Far out. Stay safe, man. Not good. So who's coming on? Michael Keane and Patterson. He's bringing on 2 defenders. Oh, is that too much? Is that too defensive? But it depends who came off, I guess, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. He was going 5, 3, 1. I'd say that's fair. 5, 3, 1. You have to, don't you? Here we go. They just got to run their guts out, man. Now try not to concede a goal, and if they don't concede, they've either got a chance of winning or drawing the game, I guess. Yeah, 5. They have to. Who did they take off is the question. That's not a penalty. I'm just going to go check who they took off. Let me look at the... So Ashley Young is off. Yeah, but who? Stats. Not stats. Doesn't say who's come on or off. What's the next games coming up? I can bring them on this screen here. See this? And show you them. Plus Man United, Sheffield United is the last one, but I can't. I don't think I can get it. Yeah, it's them. It's Bournemouth, Wolves, Brentford, Burnley, Man City, Brighton, Newcastle, Palace, Nottingham Forest, Luton, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Sheffield United, Man United. Get the scoreboard back up. Yeah, I'm not gonna because I want to sleep to get up for the United game. But yeah, I would have loved to, but I'll go to bed and then get up for United. But City Brighton would actually be a good game to watch. It really be. I would have wished it was this game. Hey, let's see what I can do here. Does that? Okay. Oh, pretty crap cross by Arnold. Oh, Nunes warming up. I don't know why he doesn't pick him more, man. Yeah, he scored against Brazil. I think he should be starting more. I know Jota is good, but I think gives you more. Yeah, imagine him when you're tired, you've been down to 10 men, and Nunes comes on in the 60th, 70th minute or something. You'd hate him running at you, running in behind as a centre back or something. Salah's done nothing. I'd take him off. Then again, he might score right now. Well done, Calvert-Lewin. Oh, no, no, well done. Well, he's been consistent with the yellows, isn't he? He's been consistent. Is that their first yellow? I think it is. Have a shot, Pickford. Well done, Dominic. Volk fighting. What, right now? What do you mean? Is it now? I thought it was. Oh. But it says it's tomorrow at 4:30 a.m., isn't it? Are you sure, man? I think it's in the morning, bro. I think it's in the morning, dude. Unless you're watching it right now and you can tell me. Oh, uh-oh. What a what what a block that first one was. Yeah, it wasn't a yellow. Was that Tarkovsky? I want to see that again. That was next level. Oh, on his ass. It's not a bad defender, man. Like good old school defender, isn't he? Oh, was that handball? It looked like it touched his hand, but is it handball? I don't know. I don't know how they what they judge. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I don't even give a penalty for that. If it was United, I'd be saying a stone wall. Oh, good ball. No. Yeah, so he maybe the event might be starting now, but I don't think he. Yeah, I think the fight's not till later. I think it's at about in the morning it'll happen, I reckon. Volk, FTW, man. I want to see if Everton score, like how Liverpool would react to it. McAllister's just not a number six, is he? Reborn, you there? Um, I don't know, man. He's such a better player. It's a bit like, like a lot of these players, they left Brighton and they're not as good at these big clubs. That was something else during Euro qualifiers. Handball and yellow card decisions with the VAR were atrocious. Are the referees even trying? Yeah, right. It's terrible. What up? Oh, oh, he went for it. It was a nice goal he scored last game too, Ghana. Thing is, Liverpool got to be thinking in their head they just need one goal. He's not playing well. It's just not his position. Look how deep he is. I'd rather him further up the pitch. Look here, he's with the centre backs. I love seeing a guy with the name McAllister playing for Argentina. It's hilarious. They're just on top of him now. They got to move the ball quicker, I think, Liverpool, if they want to score. Like the actual ball. Ball movement quicker. It's not quick enough. Out. Oh, I think he's hurt. Good evening, KP, and everyone on the live chat. Hey, Dan. I think he's down, hurt, man. Or he... Uh-oh. Oh, what happened? He hit it, his stomach. Again, like Pep. Buy a player, play him out of position at his new club, then wonder why. A bunch of dumbass coaches. Yeah, but Pep won a treble, man. Jurgen Klopp is a good coach. Even though I don't like him because he's Liverpool manager. But he usually gets it right. Good evening, Chris C. So I think he's talking to the man Dan. Not Van Dam, man Dan. Oh, good header. What's happening, Dan? You alright? Where you been? Why would you hit that with your right foot, man? And not your left foot down the channel? Ridiculous. Is that no, alright? You wouldn't want to lose him now. He's got the legs. Oh. Ah. Garner, come on, man. Up your game, son. Very unmemorable derby so far, isn't it? Or if he could have got that over him. That's what I'm saying. Why doesn't they hit the channels? Oh. Salah's done nothing. I'd get Salah off if I was Liverpool. Like, leave him on. I want you to leave him on, but he's done nothing. But if it's my team, he's off. Rumours are they're already lining up Klopp's replacement, Nagelsmann, after they expect him to fail for Germany. Trying not to die on RuneScape at the moment. That's good, man, as long as you're having fun. Liverpool have only had one shot on target still. That's ridiculous. That's real bad. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to replace Klopp unless it goes very pear-shaped. If I was, like, as a fan. Yeah, no derby passion. Putting up better effort than we put up in the Manchester derby, though. We're terrible. Yeah, we won the one at Old Trafford, didn't we? GT says, don't at me. I'll do it for you, GT. I'll say it for you. Ready? Like this. GT, are Liverpool going to win? Not hearing much from you Liverpool fans. I think Nunes and Elliott coming on like Rob predicted. From what I can tell. When is Don't At Me version 3 coming out? Hey, GT. Imagine Beto scores. They'll start calling him Bebeto if he can bag a goal. Next year as a tribute. Next year as a tribute to our third premiership. He's taken off a defender for an attacking player. That's good. And a midfielder for another midfielder. I'm surprised leaving Salah on, but he'll probably end up scoring. Chrissy says game over. Is that to the premiership comment or? I don't think any Adelaide team can win the flag next year. But it's a long way away. They get like 17 months off in football, so they got a lot of time to prepare. I reckon Van Gaal would have made subs in the first half. Mourinho would have made subs in the 30th minute. Mourinho would have been prime Mourinho. It's a bad game, isn't it, GT? That's what I said. It's not a very memorable derby. Terrible derby as well, especially. Usually they're. I said this earlier. Liverpool Anfield is quiet. It's roaring. I see Endo in the back. Like, why did Klopp sign him to not play him and play McAllister out of position? It's weird. Nunes. Salah's been real bad, man. Did he do well in the international break? What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Diaz's problem is. Oh, good. Doucouré's been playing well, man. Tracking his runners. Tell you what, imagine someone gets it from halfway and chips Ellison, and like that's the winner or something. It'd be crazy. But I'm with GT. This game is terrible. Terrible game. That's a foul. Yep. Send him off. You sent Young off. Anfield, big Hess. Big Hess, damn. Hey, when you think about it, if he's going to send Young off, what's the difference? Shut up, Beglin. You're always like that. You're going to back Liverpool, aren't you? Anfield, big Hess. He's going to bring on Matip. Yeah, for Kanate. 100%. I'm not dignifying that with a response. I'll go for Salford. Salford is my second club anyway. That's who I would go for. It's the club that Ryan Giggs and Gary Neville and Nicky and Beckham and all that own. When the Glazers bought Man United, they started a club called Salford. Oh, Nunes already stretching him. Nunes already stretching them. Haha, big man, GT says. Salford FC. If Man United had have joined the what's it called? The Super League. I would have started supporting Salford. Sean Dyche just got booked. Oh, Alexander Arnold. Now they can't even get a shot off, and they've got an extra man. Like it's they just went bang, bang, bang instead of just great question, big man. I gave an answer though. You guys wouldn't even know who Salford FC is. But Ryan Giggs, Beckham, Neville, they all own it. Salford is the little town in Manchester, and they started that club. Beckham is one of the owners. If they had to join the Super League, that's who I would support now. Oh, McAllister, he's been terrible, man. He's been real bad, as has Salah. Almost 70th minute now, man. Still nil-nil. This is unbelievable. Oh, just start following Adelaide United. Nah, I don't follow them already. Don't really follow the A League. It's not. It's nothing. Do I want? I'd rather Adelaide United win. But I can't get into the A League, man. Used to obviously the NSL was more into it. Here, I support my team, my local team in Australia. Do you know what I mean? Just like people over there, they've got their teams that are low. Premier League isn't the only football. There's teams from lower leagues that people support, and that's like what I do here. I support my lower team. This has been the worst game, hasn't it? Can Liverpool pick the lock? He reckons. They're not doing much. You can't tell because it's been the same. They've had the same game plan, haven't they? Nothing's really changed. Oh, keep going, Beto. Yeah, it's very dull. Tell ya. Yes. Oh, who's that? Almost got in trouble, Patterson, but he got out of it good. This is just relentless now. I just want to see a goal now. It's annoying. It's getting real annoying. Was it a penalty, guys? I don't know. We're gonna rewatch it, I guess. Oh, that's a penalty. But then again, it didn't look that. I gotta see another view. Hmm. It wasn't that bad, yeah. If it was my team, I would have 100% wanted a penalty. So does won't surprise me if GT, Reeves, all that say it was a penalty because if that was my team, I would have wanted a penalty. Why would you shoot with the outside of your foot from there? Oh, they're just under the cosh now. Was it a penalty? Does anyone think that was a penalty? Oh, that was a penalty. Was that handball? Ooh, man, that was handball from. You could tell that was handball, but I don't know what the rules are, man. Ooh, uh-oh. Yeah. This is going to be Everton's downfall, I think. Here we go. It was traveling really quick, wasn't it? I've never seen a ref go to the screen and not give it. So I think definitely it will be the game. Oh, how funny is that? Ex Man United player gets sent off. Ex Man United youth product handball. His arm was too far. Oh, imagine Pickford saves the penalty. Yeah, it was a penalty, I think. He's been terrible this game, so if he scores, it's hasn't stopped the fact that he's been really bad. Where do you reckon he goes? Down the centre, I reckon he's going. Tim Howard, last keeper to save a penalty in the Merseyside Derby. Smacked it. 1-0. Penalty. That's you'd think that's the game now, I think. That's but you never know. You think Liverpool get it now? Where will that put them? What pissed me off is that the referee should not have needed VAR. Yeah, I think he was blocked that where he was standing because just the way Keane's body was, it was. I think his body blocked it, but I'm not sure. Imagine that. Oh, why would you take it like that? Oh, no, no. Far out, man. Take a touch and ping it. That was terrible. Man City lineup. Ortega in goals. Walker, Stones, Akanji, Gvardiol. Rodri back. Bernardo Silva. Foden, Alvarez, Doku. And Haaland. KP, correct. You watch, Salah will score. What was that correct about? Oh, for fuck's sake, Chris says. Milner, Dunk, Julio, March is Brighton's team. Carlos Baleba, Pascal Gross. Simon Adingra, Joel Pedro, Mitoma, and Danny Welbeck. They got Nunes now. Soboslai shoots from everywhere. He's cray. You would think this is the game now, don't you? That penalty, you know, Pickford could have been here. Imagine the Saints. That would have been crazy. Ashley Young, man. That red card. Mitoma will skin Walker. Hmm. Walker does not bad. Sometimes he does shit, but he's your captain, isn't he? Captain now. We don't even have a fullback, man. Luke Shaw's not back till after the next international break. Neither's Malacia. Wan-Bissaka's out for a long time. We got Delo and Regulon. That's it. Oh yeah, you put it in quotes. Sorry, yeah, I was focusing on it. Yeah, yeah. He will. I said he'll score, but he hasn't played. It doesn't change the fact he hasn't played well. Yeah. He hasn't been good. That's for sure. But he's got the goal. He's got the stat. Dan Juma coming on for Everton. 10 minutes, man. 11 or so plus stoppage. See what they can get out of it. Hmm. Diaz coming off for Liverpool. Who's he coming off for? Oh, Gomez. He's putting a defender on. I would have had Salah off still. Diaz been playing. Has played better than him. Currently working on best of video. Well done, man. That's good. Holding Salah short is clear yellow card. Ah, ball. That was a good ball. Well defended too. So much to download. Yeah, it will be. Remember back in the day when you download limits, you'd be downloading one video. Good ball. Oh, right at Pickford. Run at him, man. Now, why would you do that, Danjuma? Hold the ball up. That you've got 10 men and you're trying to flick on the halfway line. That's terrible. You look tired. I'm a bit. Look at him. It's like a training game now. The minute Liverpool scored, my tiredness came out nowhere. It's like, oh, the life got sucked out of me. Go. Only Gerrard has scored more goals against Everton in the Premier League era than Salah. There you go. Huge stat. I'm guessing someone back in the day has a record, maybe King Kenny before the Premier League. Chris, you're looking well. He's looking good, isn't he? So Liverpool can go top, but Tottenham play Tuesday. Is that correct? They're just holding. They're going to hold the ball for 10 minutes, I reckon. Real bad game, though. You know what? Who I haven't seen? Really? Soberslai? He's done nothing. Who was playing in the midfield with him? McAllister, Soberslai, and I forgot who it was. Oh, and Gravenberg. He didn't do much either, and he's been taken off. Didn't even know he was playing. But Soberslai is just, I've known he's had a few shots from ridiculous positions, and that's it. Other than that, he hasn't really done nothing. Ian Rush, yeah, maybe could have been Rush. But Ian Rush was pre Premier League and Premier League era, wasn't he? Yeah, did he stop playing for Liverpool? Let me search that. Rush. He was at Liverpool from 80 to 86, so that was the pre, and then back with them from 88 to 96. So more pre Premier League, but he scored 140 goals in that second spell, which a lot of it was Premier League. Could be him. Could be him. He could be right. Could be right. Six Premier League goal of the season for Salah. They're just clear to nothing every time. I would have just kept Calvert Lewin on. He was doing better than Beto. This will be their sixth loss of the season already. What round is it? Nine? Far out. Soboslai being very predictable, man. Coming on the right all the time. Tell you what, for a team that's probably going to lose, Tarkovsky's played pretty well. If they lose to just a penalty, Robbie Fowler, but that's in his Premier League. He didn't play pre-Premier League. He was Premier League too. So Gerrard in the Premier League era is the only one to score more goals against Everton than Salah. But obviously someone back pre-Premier League must have done it. Oh, Nunes chopped his body well then. Oh, almost own goal. Nunes is he makes a difference. He's quick, man. He's rapid. Oh, it wasn't close, but 3 minutes. Who's this guy? Yusuf Chamiti. Constantly losing by 1 goal. Demoralizing, yeah. It is demoralizing. It's a shit. Yeah, it's bad. Because you can't score. Your team isn't capable of scoring, and you can't keep a clean sheet. Gomez shot went for a throw in. Worst nightmare. 88th minute. Here we go. Wouldn't they just go for it now? They just say Gomez is part of Liverpool folklore. He's never scored a goal in his senior career for any club. Out and out defender. That's it. It's crazy. I wonder how much stoppages is going to be. Allison is going to go to Starbucks, man. Oh, what a shot. Save. Crossbar, not save. Was it crossbar? Let's look. Nah, save onto the woodwork. It was travelling, wasn't it? 90th minute coming up. Let's see how much stoppage there's going to be. Good ball. 9 minutes stoppage time. That's ridiculous. What was there? Some VARs. 9 minutes is a lot. Settle down. Come on, Everton. Come on, Everton. Get one more chance. Can they get something? Can they jag something? We'll see. I'd just be going for it if I was them now. Just put everyone forward. Who cares? Oh, yeah. What's it for? Is it for the VAR reviews? I don't get what do they justify stoppage time on now? I'm not sure. There was nothing happened. Red card was in the first half, and that had 2 minutes. Why didn't he cut it? Jota should have cut it, I think. I think he should have cut it. Oh, Tarkovsky, far out. Oh, oh, what just happened then? Yeah, too greedy, not cut back. There. It's weird. I would have let him go. Saying Pickford was asking for permission. Who cares? Who cares if they don't get it? So the loose ball. Oh, man. They should have attacked that with their life. Here we go. Salah, man, it's been terrible, bro. What was he doing then? Yeah, yeah. You go to bed and then watch United in the morning. If they weren't playing at 5:30, I would have done another one. So we're up to 94th minute now. Still can't believe why there's that much stoppage time. I don't know what the parameters are for it now. It's weird. Like what does VAR stoppages add that much? Because he didn't even look at the screen for that long. The red card was in the first half. It's weird. But I'm with what GT said earlier. A shocking game, like for to watch. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I will, my man. Hope they do. So Soboslai was never going to pass because he's been terrible today. He's been missing. You know he wanted to get a goal to make it look like he'd had a good game. He should have put it to Jota down the line to cut it. Oh, Nunes. Oh, oh. You think if that was Calvert Lewin, he might have got it. 78% possession. 97 minutes coming up. Oh. Oh, no. Look at this. Salah gets the goal. Oh, Nunes. 2-0. Salah both goals. Can't take the stat from him, but it was all Nunes. Yep. Why none of the Liverpool heads here? He just was had he just had acres, didn't he? Nah, he did the right thing, man. Nunes. I think he's gonna get a start soon. You would think Klopp starts him soon. He went past Sir King Kenny and Gerrard for goals scored at Anfield with that. That's pretty big, man. Going ahead of them too. That's a huge stat. That's a massive stat to go ahead of them two in goals at Anfield. What do you mean they haven't been top gear? Nunes is gonna score. No, blow the whistle, man. Terrible game. Well, that's it. 99-20. Surprised he's not calling it. Like, just put him out their misery. Yeah, they just got nothing up front, eh? Liverpool singing some song. Yep, done. 2-0. There you go, guys. Well, in truth, it was a very, yeah, that's why I would have brought Nunes on at half time. Yeah, 100% I would have brought him on earlier. But I said I would have had Salah off and he scored 2 goals. So, you know. But Everton, big ass. Oh, yeah, they're getting relegated, I reckon. Um, in truth, it was a terrible game. Really bad game. You expect Merseyside Derby to be better than that, a bit more feisty, faster, but it was nothing like that. It was one of the worst Merseyside Derbys I've ever watched. But the Liverpool fans will be happy. Great watch along, man. What is that? I see 2-0. Yay! Well done. Yeah, well, I said they were going to win 3-0. Surprised they didn't win by more, considering they had 10 men. But I'll read a few of the stats out before we leave, guys. It finished with 78% possession to 21. 78.1 to 21.9. Shots on target, 5-1. 25 shots all up to 5. You would have thought they had more on target. They were just shooting stupidly. 713 passes to 197. 27 clearances, Everton. 12 corners to 4. Yeah. Only 2 yellow cards. And then the red card, but that counts as... So, yeah. There was... You know? Yeah. Crazy. Let's read a few of these chats before we go. GT23, enjoy it while it lasts, Chris says. You put money on that score, GT, Rob says. And then he says, boring. Yeah, it was really boring. But thank you everyone for came along. Not going to stay on for any more games tonight. Unfortunately, I can't. Thanks for coming. It was a great watch along. Chris says, great watch along, man. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you Monday night with the Premier League review show. And yeah, I'm not sure when after that, but yeah, that'll be the next show. Monday night Premier League review show. So we will see you then. GT says, no, Rob, I don't bet. Good. Keep it like that. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for everyone that came. Remember to like, share, subscribe. See yous Monday night. Thanks a lot, dudes.